Your Master of Ceremonies for the luncheon, Mr. George Noory.
Yay!
Somebody asked me if I was going to do a very serious introduction of Dannion Brinkley or roasting. And I, of course, always taking the high road, decided I'm going to roast him. First of all, on a serious tone, I was honored last year to be the Master of Ceremonies for the same award that Zechariah Sitchin was awarded. Sadly, he has passed on at the age of 90. Dannion's a little skittish after we give him this award. What could happen to him? Not to worry. You were saved by the light.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to meet him at an event maybe 8 years ago. As you know, Dannion and Art were, Art, who's Art? Art? Dannion and Art did some remarkable shows together, and I had the honor of picking up the gauntlet and interviewing Dannion. Truly a remarkable person. Honestly, this planet is blessed by some good people every once in a while that are truly extraordinary in what they do. Dannion Brinkley is one of them.
Because of you, Mom.
I've never met a guy who cares for people, puts in 25 hours a day to do that, and doesn't stop. He is, I think, a walking miracle. 3 times passed on, and here he is. He could be a ghost. I don't know.
It's a show.
But it is really our privilege. And by the way, Dannion's award is not here. Now let me tell you an interesting story about why it's physically.
Do they really love me?
They actually wanted me to give him my manila folder as an award today. And I said, no, if the award's not here, he'll get it when it's here. The guy who was making his award, big old man, saw his name and sold it on eBay.
I love you so much.
It went for about $18.78. Compare that. Compare that with a picture of me on a piece of toast that was sold on eBay for $25,000.
That was me that bought it.
And then he invoiced me. The head of the Twilight Brigade, noted author, back from the dead 3 times. It is our honor to give you this Conscious Life Achievement Award, Dannion Brinkley.
Do I get to make a speech?
You sure do.
First of all, thanks. I know that Robert Quicksilver and Tommy, George, and probably Paul Perry and William Henry, they all realized that when Zechariah passed on, about a month after he got the award, that just so that people would think it would be safe to get the award, they said, well, let's give it to Dannion. Okay? And yeah, because he'll either come back or he won't. And that means we can continue to give the award or we'll know to discontinue giving the award. Okay? But I accept this from people who love me. From people who love me and who know me in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different perspectives and thought patterns, some good, some bad. But also, and thanks to my magnificently beautiful, lovely wife. Let me sit down a minute, just look at you, huh?
Are you okay?
Okay? And friends like George and Tommy and everybody at this table. I want this award to represent all of us who have been out here a really long time, keeping that light lit, holding that spiritual place, because the time would come when the world would be changing. It would change so fast and so rapidly in front of us, we would not have time to not realize we are the makers of the new world. The world has changed. A new world is coming, and we are the people, and these people out here, this ragtag band, we are the ones that are to hold the consciousness. So for all of us who are here and who's held these thoughts for so long, because our world will grow faster, George's audiences will grow larger and more sophisticated, because people seek the answers. Now, I'd like to hold in our hearts this last, and I know I'll do two last things. And this last thing, that in Egypt this day, and all those issues there, and in Israel this day, and in Jordan and in Syria, and all in Iran and Iraq, and all those countries that sit there as the boiling point. Let this award be that they think spiritually, that they think in designing covenants, which good for both sides. And let's put the world in a focal point to do that. Those people love us, don't they?
They love us, absolutely.
And they trust in us as Americans to support them as they create a democracy.
That's right.
Well, let this award be for them, and for freedom and honor and integrity and all those things that George said I stand for. And let it be for the Twilight Brigade. That Catherine and I and a lot of really good friends and a lot of really support. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for coming.